What's up, y'all? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? It's float day. Can you tell I'm excited? I am, because it's my first float of the year. I know. I'm a little behind the game. Some of y'all done been floating like 3 times, and that's cool. I'm happy for you. But first float of the year, and we're pumped. So we're down here at Takeout Outfitters. I'm gonna give them a shout out. We're staying here in one of their cabins. It's just right up there. And then the put-in is right down here. We've already gone, dropped off our shuttle truck. We're gonna shuttle ourselves today. We dropped the truck off at Marshallford, and I'm gonna be sure and leave a location in there for you in the blog post. And this is the put-in right down here. So let's get on down here. We're already set up. We're about ready to go. Today, I got my good buddies Eric Miller, who you've seen on the videos and the blog before. He floated the Cadron with me. Our good buddy Neil Webb. And man, we got about an 11-mile float today from Marble to Marshallford. And this is the put-in right here. And man, look at that. I'm for a good day. So let's get it. So much junk in the water, I'd paddle up underneath there in that cave. That's a cool bluff, man.
It really is. Okay, great fishing.
Oh yeah.
Get down here in the bottom, come back up there.
Yep. A little shelf action here.
That's a pretty bluff right there.
Yeah, it is. This is badass. Oh man, this is too cool. Wow, this is awesome. Dude, this is it. That is probably the coolest bluff I've paddled under, and you paddle under it, well, you'll see the GoPro video, but I hope, man, I pray I got that. Like I just hope my camera was at the right angle and all that stuff as I went through that, because dude, that was awesome. Wow, man, this bluff is incredible. So this is the bluff I've seen in tons of pictures, and anytime you look up, you know, Kings River, just wasn't sure what part of the river it was on, and I thought it was on this stretch. And again, we're floating Marble to Marshall, so if you want to see this, that's the float you do. And glad I was right, because this is what I wanted to see. God, that's awesome. That's so cool. Just came around, had to get this other side just in case the GoPro didn't capture everything. Look at that, you hit that rapid right there and come underneath it. Dude, that was awesome. That was so fun. All right, last one. How high is this?
We're on the Kings River today between Marshall and Marble Falls. This is quite possibly the best and neatest bluff I've ever seen floating a river. It is huge. Probably a quarter-mile long, bends around the river. We have to paddle right underneath it to get out of there. That's really, really neat. It goes way up there too. That is amazing. Even better view of that bluff on the Kings River. Starts way over there on the right side. It is just massive, massive bluff. A couple hundred feet tall off the water. It goes probably a quarter mile of the river. Just amazing how tall and majestic that is. How awesome would it be to be over here by this massive bluff all the time? But look up here on the hillside behind it. Just huge green pastures, rolling hills. Unfortunately, you get a kneel in the video, but this is just beautiful country up here. So blessed to get to see this today.
Yeah, I got a headwind. Let's get over here in this current. Under the bluff. backwards. Whoa. That was tough.
That was intense.
This rock is like tripping me out, man. More wind. Jeez. Swinging bridge. See this? Get ready to portage. I think we're coming up on the low water bridge. Portage to the left. All right, y'all, look at that sign right up there. You need to be getting out right here where you see this concrete. Let me show you why. Boom! Don't even think about going over that. So that's a hydraulic down there. If you go under, it's going to keep sucking you under. You get to the top, it's going to suck you right back under. If you find yourself there, go to the bottom and swim that way. But we're not going to do that. We're going to portage around. Finally, a wave train. Sort of. Not really. There's not been really any rapids on this float. Not really. It's about the biggest one. And here we are at the Marshallford Takeout, and that's what it looks like. Real pretty down here. And this is actually the next morning after our float. I had to come back because, so my GoPro batteries, all of them died about 30 minutes before we finished the float, before we got to this point. And then after that, I just forgot to take any more video at all. So I didn't get us taken out. But I wanted to come back down here because we stayed pretty close to here and show you what this looks like down here. So when you recognize it, you know this is the spot. So when you see that bridge, don't go past the bridge. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's just stone wall cliffs and there's nowhere to get out. So stop before you get there, and you know, this is it. You'll go up that little trail right there. You have to carry your canoes and kayaks up that. Parking area is right up there. But yeah, man, these bluffs, I tell you, man, this was a great float. So again, this was Marble to Marshallford, and it was about 11 miles. Took us five and a half hours. We stopped all we wanted. We didn't rush through it. Had good flow. The water was right at about almost 6 feet. On the gauge. So there was only a couple little thin spots that we drug through. Most of it we had good current the whole way. We have to battle the wind. We had a headwind several sections because this thing twists and turns, and so sometimes you gotta tailwind, sometimes you got a headwind, and it was pretty rough yesterday, but which you saw in the video. But anyways, yeah, so this is Marshallford, and there you go. So we had a great time, great float yesterday. I'm gonna put all the details, location for this spot to put in, everything else. Thank you for Eddie Out Outfitters for the hospitality, and thank you guys for watching.